So, crypto markets are seeing a little bit of green right now, trading sideways after the CPI inflation data came out yesterday, and it wasn't too crazy, which is why everyone started to feel super bullish, and also the talks about the Fed cutting rates. But everyone's been investing in altcoins, and a lot of people have already been allocating so much money into altcoins that they are done. They're pretty much just done investing into crypto. They think altcoin season isn't going to be happening, and they're not ready for more deviations. A lot of people's crypto portfolio, like mine, are down anywhere from 80 to 90% just because, if we didn't get rid of these positions, we're still holding on to them and they're deviating. But a lot of people that are selling in the markets right now are the people that don't believe in these assets. These are people that invested into the market pretty much planning to make a quick flip, making a little bit of money. They didn't see it happen. A lot of liquidations happened. If they weren't in leverage, they were pretty much in these spot positions that are still going down. And a lot of people have exited the market because there's still forecasts that more deviations could be happening. The high time frame around Bitcoin isn't looking too hot, and this is something that we've been covering on a week-to-week basis. And overall, the pivots that have been happening, the deviations, and this is why a lot of people are done with crypto in general. They don't want to be investing into altcoins because they invest 1 week and then the next week they're already down another 20 to 30%, which is why I tell you guys to dollar cost average. What is dollar cost averaging? I'm sure most of y'all know what it is, but it's whenever you pretty much allocate in short portions into the market consecutively as we keep on progressing, because we don't know when exactly everything is just going to pop off. The anticipation is more than likely that moving into the end of 2025, Bitcoin is going to shift all of that liquidity back into Ethereum. Bitcoin dominance has been on a rally super hard, which is why liquidity is shifting out of altcoins and out of Ethereum into Bitcoin. And this is going for the majority, because some altcoins are still going to be outperforming Bitcoin, but the vast majority of them are not. And this is why, if you're done with crypto, you're done investing, stop investing money. Hold on to your positions as long as you're investing in strong projects and just wait for the liquidity to return. If you are someone that has, invested too much money into your crypto portfolio, then you're feeling really down in the dumps. And this is why I see a lot of funny posts talking about how, anyone that's talking about how they're down $1,000, $5,000, even $10,000 to $15,000, it's nothing. That is nothing compared to the people that are actually playing with real money in the markets that are down anywhere from $1 million to $5 million to $20 million. And it's really crazy, because this is why most people can't make it in the crypto space. It's a psychological game. It's a psychological warfare, guys, for most investors, because everyone's saying that altcoin season is about to start, and that all the indicators are there, and then the next week everything is deviating. And that's why on my channel, if you guys go check out the rest of my content, I keep you updated on the day-to-day events, price action around Bitcoin, Ethereum, altcoins, how liquidity is shifting, and everything you need to be aware of. My crypto portfolio is down significantly. I would be lying to y'all if I said that I was up. I am down quite hard right now, and that's that my portfolio isn't a very big portfolio. Whenever I saw this portfolio ran all the way up to around like 25, 30 G's, and now it's currently sitting at around 5,000. I did take some profits out earlier, but this wasn't, enough for me to really offset how much money I pretty much deviated on. But this is where, realized losses and unrealized losses are two completely different things. If you realize you're lost, then yeah, you have already lost. You lost out on a whole bunch of money, and you're not going to get it back unless you jump back into the markets, and probably in a higher increment amount. But if you are down on your positions right now, which I'm going to be a prime example of if this works, more than likely when we start to see liquidity shifts, these strong assets are going to start to pump up, especially with how undervalued they are right now. People like me are dollar cost averaging into these positions so that we can stack up on the amount that we have, so that whenever liquidity shifts back, we see the rate cuts happen, we see a trade deal happen with China and the United States, and overall all of the turmoil is gone. Then we're going to start to see a rally in the markets. Now, is it going to be a forever lived rally? No, it's going to be a short period, guys, and more than likely it's going to be happening in 2026. And this is where, if you keep up with the day-to-day and the price action, the news events, and everything that's happening, you can have a clear understanding on when it's probably going to be taking place. And this is why, on the channel, I try to show you guys exactly what is happening, not only the key news events that happen on a week-to-week basis, which shows us how volatility is shifting, but also the price action around Bitcoin, the high time frames, my crypto portfolio, and exactly my perspective on the markets. Do I think altcoin season is still going to be here and is still going to start? Yes, I think it is. Go check out the rest of my videos. I've been saying it for the last, 2 or 3 weeks, but I have been telling everyone, expect deviation deviations, while other people are saying, you know, we could be popping off right now. Altcoins and Bitcoin are probably already on that next move to, you know, Valhalla, which is just not true. Bitcoin dominance more than likely is still going to be seeing a little bit of a rally. And if that's the case, Ethereum more than likely is not going to be able to break through that, you know, 5,000 region, which is going to initiate altcoin season. Until Ethereum breaks that 5,000 zone, do not expect altcoin season to start. We can see ranges where altcoins pump about 20 to 30% off of, you know, the lows and the 80% drop that they just saw. And, you know, people get super euphoric off of it, but all that we're seeing is a little bit of a pump, people reallocating into the markets and liquidity shifting a little bit. Right now, the price action around Bitcoin, we need to break 115,000 for us to start getting bullish again. Ethereum needs to break 4,200 for us to reclaim previous resistance. And then from there, we can start to talk about exactly the next zones and when everything's going to be popping off. But right now, if you're investing in altcoins and you're just done investing in altcoins, stop investing in altcoins. Hold on to your positions, wait for liquidity shift, and honestly, just get ready for the next leg up. And if you're someone that is allocating to the markets, understand that deviations could still be happening. This is why we're dollar cost averaging and we're waiting until actually we see the pop off. But if you're not exposed already and you're not allocating, more than likely whenever the asset jumps up 50 to 60%, you're gonna want to allocate more. And then guess what? Maybe the next following week, we deviate again. And this is why I tell you, dollar cost average whenever we are at the max pain, max lows. And right now is one of the best times to be doing it. So overall, guys, if you're new to my channel, check out the rest of my content. I try to keep you updated on the day-to-day events, price action around Bitcoin, Ethereum, altcoins, how liquidity is shifting, and everything you need to be aware of. And in today's video, I wanted to give you my perspective on the aftermath of the week and currently what is going on. Right now, everyone is done investing in altcoins. People say that is altcoin season even going to be happening? And yes, it is. It's just going to look much different. You have to be patient, because if you're not patient, you're going to get liquidated. You're probably going to try to move into another asset that's doing well, and then the spotlight moves and then you start going down as well. A lot of different things, guys. So just make sure you keep up to date with all this information, the global economic events, the price action, and exactly what is actually having an effect on the markets. Today, I'm gonna drop a full market update on exactly what happened this week, the breakdown on the price action with Bitcoin, altcoins, Ethereum, and what is expected moving into next week. If you're new to my channel, let me know exactly what you think of my perspective. Let me know if you think I'm wrong. Let me know if you're allocating to altcoins right now. Let me know how down you are or if you're up. I love to hear everyone's perspective and exactly where they're at in the markets. Stay tuned, guys. Do not capitulate your bags. Expect volatility, and hopefully I catch you guys in the next one later on today. Peace.